Hello again, it's Alex Hawkins, and I just wanted to come and share 3 stories with you that happened in my life. They all happened in succession of each other, so that's the way we're going to go. And we'll talk about them a little bit after. The first one being, when I was a teenager, I really enjoyed playing video games. And one day I remember sitting down playing my GameCube, and I was just having these thoughts in my mind, just talking about, I was going to church, but I just really wasn't agreeing with what the things that God was wanting me to do, because I was wanting to do those sin things. So what I had decided to do was to just denounce him. I literally said the words, "God, I do not want to believe in you anymore." Immediately my GameCube just dies. Doesn't work anymore, can't get it to work. I'm mad. Never even pieced it together because of how mad I was at the fact that I just lost my GameCube. To the next story. I was sitting on my porch and I could hear a thunderstorm coming off into the distance. Had very low thunder because it was way far out there. So I grabbed a stick and I whacked my porch with it, and I noticed a little bit of an echo. I was like, watch this. So I took my stick and I smacked the porch as hard as I could, and there was a decent echo that went off into the distance. And then I looked up to the sky and I said, "Beat that!" And then immediately lightning strikes in my front yard, probably about 15 feet or so from the porch, and it just lets off this humongous thunderous boom right there in my front yard, and it spooks me so bad that I fall backwards out of my chair and I run my behind inside going, "You win! You win!" Here's the last story. I was living in Massachusetts for a little while, and I remember one time I was behind this tractor on a back road, and I was just tired of being behind it, and I knew that I was coming up on a back road that I could swing my way past them and get ahead of them further down the main road. But it was snowing that day, and I was driving a Ford Explorer that did not agree with stopping in snow. So as I'm driving down this back road kind of as fast as I can, safely-ish, I see 2 people parked in the middle of the road having a conversation. And I'm like, okay, well, no big deal. I'll just try to swerve. Can you please let me swerve? No matter how much I turned my wheel, I wasn't moving. I tried my brakes. They weren't working. I'm honking my horn and they're waving back like, "Hi!" And I'm just like, "Move!" But when I get probably about 20 or so feet from them, still going about 20 miles an hour or so, my vehicle just drifts off to the side. I get around them and it puts me back to where I was. And I was just like, whoa! What was that? After I say that, I look ahead and there's an embankment. It goes like that. And that's what my truck did, was it went like that along that embankment. And I got all the way up to the stop sign. When I stopped at the stop sign, here's the tractor. So now, not only am I still behind the tractor, I'm behind this long line that it accumulated behind it. So, I wanted to share those 3 stories with you because I believe that even before I was saved, God was making movements in my life. I did not realize that when I denounced him and he destroyed the one thing that I held sacred, when I challenged him and he proved me wrong with thunder and lightning, and then when I needed his help and didn't even ask for it, didn't even think that he existed, and he still protected me from myself. He can do the same for you. If you could just open your eyes and watch the coincidental movements in your life. I love you all. Have a great night.